What's up, lads? Josh here, and welcome back to another episode of Bale's Road to Glory. This is episode 19, and it is going to be the penultimate episode, meaning the next one could be the finale. But of course, we're going to have to win 4 games in a row for the Gold Cup, and that is going to be a lot of games to win, so hopefully we can do that. But if you guys are looking to buy some coins, check the link in the description for the game keys. They're selling for about £7.50 on the Xbox and £8.50 on the PlayStation. So now let's get straight into this game. We're against a 100 chemistry BPL team with Samuel Eto'o and Sturridge up front. Pretty much got my exact team. I think he's even got Saka and Koscielny up in defence as well. So a very, very nice team. He's also got Ozil at cam. But in the 18th minute, we're actually able to go 1-0 up with Bale. And there's probably going to be a lot of blunders or errors or coughs in this video because I'm still not feeling amazing. But it's going to be very, very tough to commentate throughout this whole thing without making mistakes or, you know, coughing or anything. So sorry if you do hear quite a few of those. So we're in the 90th minute, and of course we've actually won this game 1-0. It was a very, very tough game against a full, strong BPL team. His defence was really bad, however his attack was, you know, obviously very, very good with Eto'o, Ozil and Daniel Sturridge. They are very, very good players, but unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to break the deadlock, and I was able to come away with the victory of 1-0 with that Bale pretty much of a strange goal, just nodding it past Czech to make it 1-0. And we do actually win that game. As you can see, 7 shots on target to his 4, and a pretty much comfortable win there to make me go 1-0 up, and of course win that game. So unfortunately we don't really have enough coins to do anything with it at the moment. We've got 1,652 coins, really not enough to do too much for the team. We only need a right back and a left back, and you guys were pretty much suggesting Jordi Alba and Juan Fran for the right back. A lot of people were saying Dani Alves, of course, but I'm trying to keep these players to a cheap player, you know, to like a cheap price, so I can get moving on with this series. So unfortunately nobody able to buy at the moment because we ain't got enough coins. So into the next game we go. We've got another 4-1-2-2 BPL team. This guy is actually the one with Sacco and Koscielny, exactly my defence in my 4-1-2-2 BPL team on my main account. Absolutely fantastic defence, but unfortunately for him, he doesn't really have the best of starts. In the 3rd minute, I do actually go 1-0 up with Diego Costa, a fantastic header, a cross goal with a nice assist there from Bale. A really fantastic through ball over once again to Diego Costa, and unfortunately he chips it just over the goalkeeper and just over the net to unfortunately stay at 1-0 at this stage in the game. But in the 80th minute, he brings his goalkeeper out, and a fantastic baited me out, and unfortunately I could not finesse it around Tim Howard. But once again, another game finishes 1-0. An absolutely fantastic result for me, because he had, you know, this was probably like the strongest opponent of the day so far. He was a really, really good team. He had a really fantastic way of playing, you know, passing it around, constantly moving, and completely beating me. But unfortunately for him, the score was staying 1-0 to me, and that was how it ended. Got 581 coins or something like that from that game. He only had 3 shots on target, and I think I had about 5 or 6. So a quite even game again in terms of possession, but for me I had more shots on target, and that's obviously what counted. So I've got 2,613 coins now, and that is able to, you know, that's enough coins to buy one of the players that we need to sort of complete this gold rare BBVA team. And we're actually going to go into the market and we're going to buy Jordi Alba for 2,500 coins, an absolutely fantastic left back. Used him in many hybrids, used him in even in a Liga BBVA team, and he is a fantastic player. 92 pace, 76 passing, 82 dribbling, and 79 defending. Absolutely awesome stats on him. And let's go straight into our 3rd game of this episode, because, you know, 2 1-0s is definitely not going to be enough to round off an episode. So we're going to get a 3rd game in, and it's going to be an absolutely fantastic game against a 100 chemistry Bundesliga team. And unfortunately we do actually go 1-0 down in this game. The first time we actually go 1-0 down in this episode is against this guy with Lewandowski getting pretty much the same old FIFA 14 rebound, where the goalkeeper just does not know how to reply to a rebound. But 10 minutes later we have a really fantastic shot here of Sanchez, then another shot with, I think, Isco, but unfortunately we're just scrambling around the box, unfortunately not able to slot that in. And then 20 minutes later he just bombs it down the wing with El Hero Elia, fantastic cross in, and unfortunately I don't know what the hell 2 defenders were doing there, but But Aubameyang has been able to get around the back, and he's able to slot that in for 2-0. A really nice bicycle kick, but unfortunately for me, obviously I don't want to see that go in. But just before we go into half-time, we have a nice, fantastic through ball over the top for Diego Costa, and he smashes that into the top left-hand corner. A fantastic goal there. Unfortunately, I was just trying to pick up the ball and, sort of play on, but for some reason they just wasn't working. So we've come back into this game. We're not winning, sorry. We're still losing 2-1, but it's quite easy to come back from. And unfortunately, 4 minutes into the second half, a fantastic shot comes off of the post from Isco. Would have been absolutely fantastic comeback straight away, and we'd have had loads of time to come back into it. But unfortunately for him, 15 minutes later, after that post hit, we do actually come back into the game and equalise it up at 2-2 with Diego Costa again, an absolutely fantastic player. Unfortunately, look at that for an absolutely fantastic double save from Wiedenfeller. And unfortunately for me, look in the 84th minute, I'm trying to scramble it away, get it out of the box. Unfortunately, it falls to El Hierro Elia, crosses it in, and he does actually score the 84th minute goal with Lewandowski to make him go 3-2 up in the 84th minute. And I was thinking, this is going to be it, isn't it? This is going to be the age that happens here. I'm going to lose in the late minutes, but for him, unfortunately, he defends very, very badly. One through ball over the top for Diego Costa, and he actually gets his hat-trick this game. An absolutely phenomenal player on Ultimate Team. If you haven't tried him out yet, he's like 3,000 coins. He's a striker in BBVA, and he is absolutely phenomenal player. This guy, just wanted to end it as a draw. I think that was probably like the most even result it possibly could have been. So I also decided to end it as a draw. Obviously, I can't really, force him to change his mind. So the team played pretty well. Diego Costa got a hat-trick, 500 coins from that game. 10 shots on target to his 6. I genuinely do believe that I deserve to win that game, but for him, he did keep in the game, and obviously I had to come back in the 88th minute to get back and get a point from that game. So we actually come out with that game with 1,067 coins. Unfortunately, that will not be enough to buy our final player for the team. So we're going to have to go and sell a player, and that is going to be Montoya for 700 coins and Eliseu for 400 coins. So we've got 1,700 coins now, and of course the final right back for this team, which will complete the whole team, it is going to be Juan Fran, and he has costed me 1,100 coins. He is a decent right back. There's not many options for the gold rare right back, unfortunately for the League BBVA. So Juan Fran goes into the team, and that is the whole team completed. So the next episode will be the finale, and I've got to beat somebody 4 times in a row. Of course, I obtain the Gold Cup, and that will be this series over. So thank you for all the support you've shown on Bale's Road to Glory so far. Hopefully I'll try and get the finale out in a couple of days. But apart from that, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, leave a like rating, subscribe to our channel if you're new around here, follow me on Twitter @JackMy4, and apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.